Welcome to today's video, where we reflect on a poignant truth. Each year we lose some of our brightest young stars before they turn 30. These losses come in many forms: sudden illnesses, unexpected accidents, or even acts of violence. It's a tough reality that life can be incredibly short. Imagine the kind of impact some of these young talents had, creating legacies that resonate far beyond their years. Many of them were still in their 20s, while others, heartbreakingly, had not even reached their 20th birthday. Today we honor those who left us too soon. Join us as we reflect on the indelible marks they've made on the world. In this video, we show the names of 60 people who tragically died before reaching age 30. Judith Barsi was a rising child star in the 1980s, known for her roles in films like Jaws: The Revenge and The Land Before Time. Her promising career was tragically cut short by a life marked by domestic violence. Despite her success, the Barsi family struggled with severe issues behind closed doors, primarily due to her father, Yosef Barsi, who was known for his alcoholism and violent behavior. The situation escalated in the summer of 1988, when Judith was just 10 years old. In an unthinkable act of violence, Yosef took the lives of both his daughter and his wife, Maria. This tragic event shocked the community and left a lasting impact on Hollywood. Anne Frank was a young Jewish girl who became an iconic symbol of hope and resilience through her diary, written during World War II. Hiding from the Nazis in Amsterdam with her family, Anne's writings provide a profound insight into the lives of Jews under Nazi persecution. Despite the harsh conditions and constant threat of discovery, her work reflects a belief in the goodness of people and a hopeful outlook on life. Tragically, Anne and her family were discovered in 1944 and deported to concentration camps, where Anne passed away at the age of 15. The Anne Frank House in Amsterdam is visited by hundreds of thousands of people each year. Visitors from around the world come to learn more about her life and the history of the Holocaust. Dorothy Stratton was a Canadian model and actress, renowned for her role as a Playboy playmate, where she was named Playmate of the Year in 1980. She also ventured into acting, securing roles in various films and TV series. Tragically, at the young age of 20, Stratton was shot and killed by her estranged husband, Paul Snider. May she rest in peace.
Do your thing, and maybe one day you'll end up on a carpet, but it doesn't really matter. Just as long as you're making a difference, that's the most important thing.
Cameron Boyce, a talented young actor known for his roles in Disney's Descendants and the series Jessie, tragically passed away on July 6, 2019 at the age of 20. His death was caused by sudden, unexpected death in epilepsy. Boyce was found unresponsive in his home in Los Angeles after suffering a seizure in his sleep, which led to his untimely death. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner confirmed that the cause of death was natural due to epilepsy. Cameron Boyce was remembered for his vibrant personality and philanthropic efforts. May he rest in peace. Rebecca Schaeffer was an American actress, renowned for her role in the popular TV series My Sister Sam. Tragically, her promising life ended abruptly when she was murdered at just 21 years old outside her apartment in Los Angeles by an obsessed fan, Robert Bardo. Rebecca's memory endures, and she will always be remembered. May she rest in eternal peace. Buddy Holly was a seminal American rock and roll singer and songwriter, famous for hits like That'll Be the Day and Peggy Sue. He is considered a pioneer in the music industry, paving the way for future rock musicians. Tragically, his career was cut short when he died at the age of 22 in a plane crash on February 3, 1959, an event known as the Day the Music Died. Also on board the plane with Buddy Holly were Richie Valens, known for La Bamba, and J.P. Richardson, better known as the Big Bopper. Their deaths were a significant loss to the music world. River Phoenix was a talented American actor and musician, known for his roles in films like Stand By Me and My Own Private Idaho. He was acclaimed for his profound acting skills and his ability to bring complex characters to life. Tragically, River died at just 23 years old outside the Viper Room in Los Angeles, an event that shocked the entertainment world. He was an icon of his generation, and his legacy continues not only through his own work, but also through his younger brother, Joaquin Phoenix, who has won 4 Golden Globes for his roles in Gladiator, Walk the Line, The Master, and Joker.
I'm really content with where I'm at. I'm happy just to be alive, and I'm really happy that things are going really well.
James Dean was the original rebel without a cause, a rising star who lived life in the fast line. The Indiana-born actor solidified his A-list status through movies including East of Eden, Giant, and Rebel Without a Cause. Besides acting in big screen productions, Dean also took up an auto racing career, coming in second in the Palm Springs road races and third in Bakersfield in 1955. On his way to another race on September 30, 1955, Dean died in a head-on collision. He was 24 years old.
We look at death from the selfish side, like, you know, that guy died. Oh, it's so sad. Why is it sad? He's away from all of this bad stuff that's here on earth. I mean, at the worst, he's just somewhere quiet, no nothing. At best, he's an angel, or he's at the next existence, or he's a spirit somewhere, you know. What is so bad about that?
Randy Rhoads was an influential American guitarist, best known for his work with Ozzy Osbourne in the band Quiet Riot. His innovative guitar playing and musical talent made him a legend in the rock world. Tragically, his life came to an abrupt end in a plane crash at the age of 25. His musical legacy continues to inspire guitarists around the globe. Sharon Tate was an American actress, renowned for her roles in films like Valley of the Dolls. Tragically, she was murdered at the age of 26 by members of the Manson family, a notorious cult led by Charles Manson. At the time of her death, she was pregnant. The horrific event occurred in her Los Angeles home, where 4 others, Jay Sebring, Abigail Folger, Wojciech Frykowski, and Stephen Parent, were also brutally murdered. This senseless act shocked and saddened the world, leaving a lasting impact on Hollywood and beyond. Jim Morrison, often referred to as a rock god by the music industry, was not only the lead singer and lyricist of the psychedelic rock band The Doors, but also a poet, writer, and film director. Born into a military family, his nomadic upbringing helped shape his music. Morrison passed away in Paris in July 1971 at the age of 27. While many believe that he died from a heroin overdose, others suggest that heart failure was the actual cause of death. The lack of an official autopsy has left many questions unanswered about the circumstances surrounding his demise. Avicii, whose real name was Tim Bergling, was a renowned Swedish DJ and music producer, celebrated for his influential tracks like Levels and Wake Me Up. His innovative style and captivating music played a significant role in popularizing electronic dance music globally, inspiring countless artists and fans. Tragically, Avicii passed away at the young age of 28. His untimely death deeply affected his fans and the music industry. Avicii's legacy remains profound, his music continuing to influence and touch lives. He will never be forgotten. Heath Ledger was a talented Australian actor, renowned for his roles in films such as Brokeback Mountain, The Patriot, Candy, Lords of Dogtown, and The Dark Knight. He was celebrated for his deep and captivating performances. Tragically, Ledger passed away at the age of 28 in New York due to an accidental overdose of prescription medications. His death came shortly after he completed his iconic role as the Joker in The Dark Knight, a performance that posthumously earned him an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor.
And the Oscar goes to Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight.
Ledger is remembered as a brilliant actor whose impact is still felt in the film industry. Ronnie Van Zant was the lead singer and a founding member of the American rock band Lynyrd Skynyrd, famous for hits like Sweet Home Alabama and Free Bird. Under his leadership, the band gained significant popularity in the 1970s. Tragically, Ronnie's life came to an abrupt end at the age of 29 when the plane carrying the band crashed in 1977. Alongside Ronnie, band members Steve Gaines and Cassie Gaines also perished in the accident. This tragic event deeply shocked the music world and left a lasting legacy in the history of rock music. As we conclude our tribute to the young lives tragically lost, we extend our deepest condolences to everyone who has suffered the loss of someone. Each narrative shared today highlights the transitory nature of life and the significant impact each person has on those around them. Thank you for being part of this important memorial. If this video moved you, please consider giving it a like and subscribing for more content. We will keep remembering those who left us too soon. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.